Phase 1 of the Noida International Airport is now live. After years of speculation, the project has moved into physical operation as the first commercial jets touch down. The concrete and steel of the terminal roof now dominate the landscape, providing undeniable proof that the infrastructure is permanent. This progress triggered an immediate reaction in the market. Property prices along the Yamuna Expressway surged by 30% as buyers rushed to get ahead of the inauguration. Because that price surge already now dominate the landscape, providing undeniable proof that the infrastructure is permanent. This progress triggered an immediate reaction in the market. Property prices along the Yamuna Expressway surged by 30% as buyers rushed to get ahead of the inauguration. Because that price surge already occurred, the period of easy speculative gains has ended. Investing here now isn't about being first. It is about your ability to hold through the long transition from a construction site. Property prices along the Yamuna Expressway surged by 30% as buyers rushed to get ahead of the inauguration. Because that price surge already occurred, the period of easy speculative gains has ended. Investing here now isn't about being first. It is about your ability to hold through the long transition from a construction site to a functioning economic hub. The Yida Master Plan 2041 designs an urban landscape that spans thousands of hectares, establishing the foundation for a new regional capital. To understand the scope, look at the footprint of Delhi's IGI airport and its commercial AeroCity compared to the exponentially larger Jiwar Aerotropolis boundary on the right. Within this massive zone, you have radically different micromarkets. There are logistics hubs, massive industrial parks, and residential sectors, all operating on different development clocks. Your success depends on a specific choice. You must match your capital's timeline and your own risk tolerance to the correct asset class within this 6,000-hectare map. Let's start with undeveloped residential plots, primarily found in Yida Phase 2 or private developments in Sector 22D. These require a significant commitment. You lock up your capital up front and will see zero rental yield for at least a decade. The trade-off for that illiquidity is the potential for high capital appreciation as agricultural land eventually transitions into urban residential zones. However, these plots depend on infrastructure that is still years away, specifically the planned 2030 RRTS and new expressway links needed to make these areas livable. The current lack of density along the Yamuna Expressway shows exactly how much connecting infrastructure is still required to support a residential population. A Yida plot functions like a 10 to 15-year illiquid bond. You are betting entirely on the government's ability to execute its long-term transit schedule. The second major option is commercial and logistics land, particularly around the Yiwu-style trade center in Sector 29. This provides direct exposure to global cargo traffic, international supply chains, and significant foreign direct investment. Most investors expect to see the dense, multi-story glass facades typical of a mature commercial hub like Delhi's AeroCity. Jiwar has a unique constraint. The Airport Authority of India enforces a strict building height limit of just 20 meters across this zone. As this high-rise is sliced off by the 20-meter limit, the building's volume is forced to spread horizontally across the ground. Because this vertical cap limits how much office space you can stack, the highest value commercial plays here are ground-level logistics and MSME warehouse plots. The final consists of ready-to-move or nearing completion flats in established sectors like 150. These offer immediate utility. Windows are already lighting up as aviation and construction executives move in, creating a functional rental market today. The catch is the cost. You are paying a premium that already covers developer margins and the marketing hype surrounding the airport's proximity. This chart compares the 10-year outlook. While ready flats offer immediate safety, they show a much flatter appreciation line compared to the steep growth potential of raw land. Purchasing a ready flat provides safety and immediate use, but it means giving up the high multiplier wealth potential of raw land assets. If you are a short-term speculator looking for a quick post-inauguration flip, Jiwar is currently a high-risk play. The 30% price surge before the opening means the market has already factored in the airport's news value. Attempting to flip property here today means buying at the top of a hype cycle with highly illiquid assets. Your capital will likely be trapped for years. Success in this market requires choosing the right asset for your profile. Here is how to match your goals to the master plan. Home buyers belong in Sector 150, avoiding undeveloped Phase 2 plots. Enterprise investors should target Sector 29 for horizontal logistics. Finally, long-term wealth builders should secure Phase 2 plots, ignoring short-term noise to wait for 2030 transit links. You don't need to be the first to buy in Jawar to succeed. Just match your capital's patience to the government's long-term construction schedule.